Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Culture Files podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Nicholas, and I am with my lovely co-host,
Lisa. Hello.
And we are here for a very merry episode of the Culture Files podcast, where we are going to, in a way, have a little debate or fun conversation about some very important Christmas topics, and have a little fun game of this or that. So we'll look forward to it. Lisa, is there anything you want to share before we get into the episode?
I just want to say that I'm feeling very lucky to be here with Nick today, and I'm glad that we made some time for this episode because it will put us all in this Christmas mood. And I'm just feeling great because right now I have some dim lights in my room, and it kind of reminds me of the time when we were recording our Halloween episode. It was the same atmosphere, but now it's like more magical, no scary stuff, and I'm just looking forward to hearing about the differences in our cultures and in the ways that we celebrate this holiday.
And don't forget to follow us on _culture. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at _culture_files. And tell us about your culture, either by leaving a comment in the comment section below. But other than that, and other than those announcements, why don't we just jump right into it? What do you say?
Absolutely, as we should. Let's start with this or that, okay, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we need to choose one out of the two options. Opening an advent calendar all December, yes or no? Is it a yes or no for you?
I would say, okay. This is kind of interesting. I would say yes. I'm more religious, but also, it's kind of interesting because, and this kind of ties in with one of our future questions, but, one of my Romanian friends, he actually puts up his Christmas decorations 12 days before Christmas because it represents the 12 days of Christmas and the 12 apostles. So in terms of this Advent calendar, I would say, I'm leaning more yes than no. So I would say that.
It's a yes for me too. Although I'm doing this not because of the way it started, like the origins of that, but because it helps me look forward to something every day, even if I have a day. And I'm not talking about the marketing thing. I'm not talking about, chocolate advent calendars, or beauty ones. I'm talking about the ones that have even more soul in them. And if somebody has created an advent calendar for you, that's absolutely amazing, because I think it's the main gift, because it's not just the calendar, it's something that this person gave you so that you could wait till Christmas and it becomes the most magical time. So yeah, definitely yes.
All right.
Yeah, you can take the next one and then we'll just switch.
Okay, I'll take the next one. Okay. So, real Christmas tree or fake tree?
For me, it's a fake Christmas tree because my grandparents, they used to have a real Christmas tree, and I would go to their house during the week, just in December. I didn't celebrate Christmas or New Year at their house, but in my house we always have the fake one, and I appreciate it more because it's more convenient. And when there is a real tree, first, it's not eco-friendly, and second, I think it's not convenient because it leaves a lot of needles. And my grandparents, they would put this tablecloth, plastic tablecloth, on the floor so that all the needles were just falling down on that. And by New Year, because that's what we celebrate in Russia, the Christmas tree looked very naked. So that's a bad idea, I think.
That's so funny, actually. Okay, so I'll also say a fake Christmas tree too, because you can constantly use it every year. I know that's what my parents were doing. But we support real candles, though. So fake tree, but real candles. Everything else is real. Real hot chocolate, real gifts. So everything else is real.
Yeah, but like I've seen people using candles as decoration in the house, not really for Christmas dinner. Are candles more for the table for you? Where do you use them?
Some people use it for the table. Again, like candles have like religious significance because you're supposed to light a candle like every day. Um, so I say for that as well. But yeah, those are real candles too.
Okay, it just reminded me of Hanukkah. Ah, is it celebrated right now actually? This week? No? I
I'm
think
actually
so.
not sure, but I think so. I did see something about that,
Mm-hmm.
but it should be around the same time.
Right. Okay. Buy Christmas gifts way beforehand or last minute?
That is okay. Well, I feel like it should never be last minute, but I'm also a hypocrite because I just bought my cousin. I bought my cousin a rosary, and we're recording this the 21st. But the reason I say like you should do it like ahead of time is because like everyone else is like doing it too. So like if you're buying something online, then it's gonna be like the packaging is gonna be like it's gonna take forever to like arrive, you know. And you don't want to feel rushed. I feel like you should put like a lot of thought into like the gifts that you give someone, especially if they're like super important to you. So I would say yeah, like maybe not like in July, but maybe around the time of like November or something. Um, I would say that.
I would agree with you absolutely, and not only because of the delivery or like the lines, the queues that you would have to stand in. Also, I really love to take it slow, and some gifts I make are handmade, and it takes time, like to come up with an idea to get something done because there are more people involved in like just one sometimes. And I really like tweaking my stuff, even if it's a gift that I just bought, and it's like a ready-made gift. Still can personalize it, and yeah, it's just I really love giving, and I love the reactions. That's why I put a lot of thought into this. So everything that you said is true. I agree. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I also want to add that if it's especially for like if you're buying like clothes for like Christmas or winter weather, then it probably would be better to like like a little caveat. It probably would be better to like buy it in like July if they're like discounting it, so you can save money.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking long term future. But anyways, yeah. I guess we can just jump right into the questions now.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good idea. Let's pick the first one. What questions do you have on the list?
Okay, so I have how long should people keep up their decorations for / when should they put them up? What do you say?
Mm-hmm. Okay. My family and I haven't put up the Christmas tree yet. It's the 21st. Uh, but in Russia we celebrate New Year, which is in 10 days. I mean, I think that you should put it up like a week before the main holiday. So I will explain why. I just think that if I have Christmas or New Year decorations everywhere in my house for too long, um, it's just going to take away my Christmas spirit. This is why it's better to just take your time with this and not rush, because even when I don't have a Christmas tree in my house or decorations, I have these decorations everywhere in public places. Christmas music is playing. Moscow metro trains are decorated inside and outside. It's everywhere. Like, I don't want it. I don't want too much of it.
That's actually crazy.
What
So
about you?
okay. Before I answer though, and I guess what inspired this question was like everyone kind of makes fun. I feel like everyone makes fun of Boxing Day. I'm curious. When would you say you take down your decorations? But also, like, when would you say, if you know, when would you think your boyfriend would say it's the right time? Because I know he's Irish. I know he actually celebrates Boxing Day, or at least his culture does.
Yeah, I don't think that they will take it down on Boxing Day, but okay, like just to make sure, you in America, you don't celebrate Boxing Day, right?
We do not celebrate
You
Boxing
don't?
Day. I
Okay.
know. I was like, wow. Wait, really? I was like, that's a thing.
Yeah, I knew about that. Just because like I read a lot about different cultures, and when you study and use different textbooks, they are going to give you articles about that. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to try and guess. I think I'm pretty sure that like okay, let it be the 10th of January, like around that time. I'm pretty sure that there is a possibility that my boyfriend can like leave the tree up till that time. I don't know how right or wrong I am, but he knows that like I have Orthodox Christmas, which is late in January, so probably he will still have the Christmas tree. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Thank you
Let
for
me
asking
think
though.
of. Yeah. Let me think of my things. So I think, like as I said before, my Romanian friend puts up his family puts up decorations like 12 days before Christmas because that represents like the 12 apostles and yeah, that stuff. So I would say there's that. Also because like, we celebrate Advent, which is right before Christmas. I don't know when you should take down. I mean, I want to say January 1st. No, but I think Christmas goes on later than that.
Yeah.
Know,
Christmas is like on the 7th of January.
Well, he's Catholic. He's not Orthodox, so he celebrates Catholic Christmas.
I don't know, but what's the point to celebrate New Year, even if you religious or be you Catholic? Like, even if you are, why would you take everything down the next day after New Year? You are so sleepy. You wake up at like 4 p.m. No.
I think maybe like I think religiously there is like a justification in keeping your decorations up after like a couple days. Not like a couple days, maybe like a week or two after, but I don't know how far. It's not off the top of my mind, so I would say like I don't know. I feel like there is an answer, but as of right now, I would say I guess whatever you feel like it. That's not like just don't keep them up in February.
I have them up in February. Yes, I do.
Maybe I should say my birthday. Like I don't know.
All right.
It's in January.
Yeah, you have a reason. You have a reason, like, to change your decorations.
True. Okay.
And when do you put it up?
Well, my parents put it up like the 1st of December. But like I would say, I mean, I would go back to the 12 days before like Christmas. I mean, I think that would make sense.
Okay, yeah, like, I think if the main holiday for me would be Catholic Christmas, I would do something about that around that time. Yeah. Okay, and let's move on to the next question. May we? Okay. Is a card with wishes important? Is it an important part of the gift? And if yes, should it have handwritten wishes or are printed ones in the card enough and okay?
Okay, this is I mean, it depends. I would say it depends because, like, it depends on what the gift is, I guess. But, I mean, I would say, is a card with wishes important? Well, of course it's important, yeah. And if so, should it have handwritten or printed ones? I feel like it's more authentic if it's handwritten. I would say, like, it's acceptable to do printed, but, like, I think most people can do handwritten, so, like, why wouldn't you? Unless you have, like, some like, arthritis or, like, ailment or something that prevents you. But I would say, like, yeah, like, you should go for, like, the handwritten one because it feels more authentic. What about you?
I think that there is more soul into this when it's handwritten. If you decide to give a card, not just like a note that says the name of the giftee, if it's just a note, well, fine, it can be like even printed. Or maybe it's something that you got in a shop and it's a small piece of paper, which is fine. But if it's like a picture, like a card with a printed picture with some design, you open it, sometimes there is music, sometimes there is none, sometimes there are like written words. I think that if there are words that are written, like, you should add something that comes from your heart, because if it's not the case, then why do you do you choose to put the card in? Because like, even if you don't leave my name on it, even if you don't leave the name, the date when it was signed, or when the gift card like was, well, not the gift card, but when the card was given to you, I think it's important, because some people collect it, some people just I don't know, it's like so sweet. You can write something that you find it hard to say. And as for, is a card important in general, I think it depends on the person to whom you're giving a gift. Yeah, like the closer they are to you, like the higher are the chances that you will put this card as a part of your gift. Yeah, at least this is how it works for me. Probably.
And you also got a card today.
Oh yeah.
So...
yeah. I'm just like, I'm looking at it right now. It's like, it has a picture printed on it. It has one sentence that is like printed, and it's a very sweet message. And like, when I look at the back of the card, there is like a whole text. The whole space on the card is taken with the black pen. So that's absolutely amazing, because this is like the secret part of the card. And if somebody can see the photo, yeah, or like the closed card, they don't know what the message is inside. So it's great. It's like something very private and personal, and I'm just so for the card. Like, the card should be there. I encourage everyone, even if you find it hard to write something nice, just write happy holidays, and it's still more special than nothing.
And I do want to add, now that I think about it, that like, cards are actually like, I'm someone who keeps the cards. I have some cards that like are kept because like I didn't always keep the cards, but like just recently. And it's like something like, it's like memorabilia, you know, you pick it up and you remember the person. It's like, it's a good experience. So I'm pro card, so pro letter. With that one. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm glad. I'm glad that we are both just choosing this side, the card side. Yeah. Next one.
Okay, so okay, this question. When you give a gift to someone, should you ask for the gift back at some point ever?
All right. I think it's obvious. You should not, but like, there are people that may do this, and if they do this, they are automatically, like, if they don't have a good reason to explain why they are taking this gift back, like, why can't you buy the same thing for yourself? Like, it's so mean. It's like so self-centered. If you remember that you gave this to the person and now you're taking it back, and it's like disrespectful, I don't know. I don't have any justification for that.
Yeah, I would say just don't ask for the gift. I mean, unless you have like a super like really good reason. But I mean, you gave them the gift for a reason, right? Like, wow. Like, okay, but yeah, yeah, I would say that.
Yes, that's good. So we are good and kind people, thoughtful ones. Okay. The next one is, what's the most important meal on Christmas table? Like, when you're having dinner.
Okay, I think you already know my answer to this one, but it's the alcohol.
Hey, it's not a meal.
You gotta have a good selection, okay? Like, and this is, okay, context, literally, like, okay, it's Sunday right now, and 2 days ago, like, on Friday night, I discovered how much, my experience with tequila. and so literally, we had a very fun Friday night, and, yeah, so I would say for me, it's the alcohol, but I drink responsibly, and I promote drinking responsibly, okay? So, yeah, don't overdo it. But, yeah, do you have something? Because for me, it's the alcohol.
All right. That's very That's something that adds fun to the evening, to the table. So I agree with you. Well, this should be like some beverage options. I agree, be it alcoholic and non-alcoholic. For me, probably, I I think maybe. So I really love desserts. So there should be something. A few New Year's, like back to back, we would cook a homemade tiramisu, and I love tiramisu. But
Oh,
it's
tiramisu? Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
yeah, the Italian one,
Yep.
and that's just. I don't think it's a traditional thing. No, we can do this. We may not. But the dessert, it's something that I'm so excited for. It can be a New York cheesecake. It can be some Christmas like this cake that is made in Germany. I will look up the cake name. It's called okay, Germany. Stollen, authentic Stollen, Stollen, German Christmas bread. Yeah, this one. Maybe they pronounce it as Stollen because it's like Shta. So yeah, definitely, this is something that I'm excited for. Like with a cup of coffee, Irish coffee. Yeah.
Oh wait, I also thought of something. What if this is kind of like a half joke, half truth? But like, what if the Christmas gift is the dinner? Like, what if you just like in a bowl, just okay, guys, it's at the table. Where's your gift? It's at the table.
Okay, well, it's acceptable because I think that it's not about the gift or like the physical gift. No, it's about the experience and also
It's the charity. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like about the people that you celebrate it with. And with whom do you usually celebrate Christmas, Nick?
With my family.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good. I celebrate it together with my family, like every year. It's just a must. Some people they celebrate it with family, like they maybe spend an hour and then they go outside and hang out with friends. It depends on where you are in the world. It's possible. Yeah, like when I say family, it's not only like parents and relatives. It can be someone very close, like your partner. That's true. I think that's the best way. Like I wouldn't go and party hard on Christmas alone. I just wouldn't unless I just well, like I think I would still have like a video conference with people that I love because it's a family holiday for me. I agree with you. You should drive and see your dearest and nearest and
Of
dearest.
course.
Yeah.
All right. So the next question that I have is, what is the best Christmas movie?
I have a similar one. Okay. I'm not sure what your answer is, Nick. I have an idea, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you don't know what to pick yourself.
I here's the thing. So I guess we had this debate in school, and some people said like, "Oh, it's Home Alone." It's like, "Oh, it's Elf," and it's like I really like those movies, but then here's the thing. So I asked my friend group this the other day, and they said Die Hard.
I know.
First of all, it's a great.
I know people
It's a great
choose it.
movie. Mhm.
Yeah, keep going.
Wait, sorry. Okay. So, yeah. So basically, at first I was like, okay, wait, is that like technically a Christmas movie? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So I looked it up, and it's like, okay, well, it takes place during Christmas. Like, okay, and it's on the Disney Best Christmas Movies list. So I guess it's for Christmas. I've also never seen Die Hard, but I would say Die Hard. I don't know. You're right. I don't know. I actually don't know. But I do like Elf, and I do like a little bit the Drake and Josh Christmas movie and the Johnny Bravo Christmas special.
How about the irony of fate?
I don't. That's the thing. I don't understand it because it's all in Russian, and like, I don't know. Like, I still don't know what it's about, to be honest. Like,
All right,
I know
so
that sounds super bad, quintessential Russian movie, but I don't know what it's about because it's in Russian.
we're waiting for you to upgrade your Russian.
Yes, I know. It's still downloading.
Mm-hmm. I think I choose Christmas with the Cranks. This is a movie
Mhm.
of 2004. I love this. It's a very funny comedy. But I also love Home Alone. Um, and I don't know, I watched quite like I watched a lot of Christmas movies. I'm not a big fan of The Grinch. I can watch it, like it's good. Okay, Christmas Carol, like the cartoon. That's a good one with Jim Carrey. Yeah.
Mhm. All
Mm,
right.
and what about the best Christmas song in your opinion?
That's a hard one because obviously the pop stars are like Mariah Carey. Woo-hoo. I will say that okay. I'm a huge music person because I'm a musician. So I will say this, and it's like a side note. So someone made a Metallica Mariah Carey mashup like crossover of For Whom the Christmas Bell Tolls, which is like a Metallica song, like For Whom the Bell Tolls, and Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. And it's such a banger, man. I'm not gonna lie, like Metallica and Mariah Carey, they should actually like do a crossover because like it's on YouTube. It's amazing. Like the song is amazing. But obviously it doesn't exist like in real life. Well, I guess technically it does, but you know what I mean. So there's that. I would also say like Silent Night is a really like cool song, and like Evergreen is a really cool song. I also like, maybe you can like remind me like the Ukrainian name of it, but Carol on the Bells was originally Ukrainian, or I guess is originally Ukrainian. And it's like, is it Shordnik or something like Shordnik something? Do you know the original Ukrainian name?
I think it doesn't ring a bell right now. I do. I need to hear it, but I don't know the name.
Okay, let's see. Carol. Let me look it up real quick. Carol on the Bells, Ukrainian name. It's like. Oh, I gotta see it in this real life. Oh, okay. Shiedrik. 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 Okay, so it's just Shiedrik, meaning
Okay.
bountiful. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
yeah, like
looking
that?
it up. The chorus singing. Okay, maybe I've heard it, but that's interesting. I need to give it a listen. Like when I actually know the name, I see the videos. Carol of the Bells, original Ukrainian version. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I've heard it. Okay, maybe I can like listen to this using
It's
my
like the.
earbuds. Yeah,
You know?
familiar, of course.
Yeah. And Trans-Siberian Orchestra did a like really cool cover in it. So I was like, whoa. It's actually kind of funny too because there's a video on YouTube where it was like Metallica, Carol on the Bells, but it's actually the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version. So, but yeah, it's a very, I love, like, it feels so haunting and so creepy at the same time, but very cool, very cool.
That's more about the tune than the lyrics, actually.
Yes, that is true.
Mm-hmm. I probably choose well, you heard the songs that I used in one of my Instagram posts, like God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, um, and I like Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues. Yeah, probably these two. It's hard to pick one.
Wait, are one of those songs Irish? Why does that give me Irish vibes?
I think the Pogues is the Irish band. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next question is yours.
Okay, wait, let me go back to my Telegram. Okay. So technically, okay, so I'm just gonna read it verbatim, but like the original question was, would you rather be in Miami or New York? Like, or San Francisco during Christmas, but I guess we can amend it to, what would be the best city to actually spend Christmas in? If someone was like, hey, I got you like a plane ticket to whatever city you want to go to for Christmas, where would you want to go?
Well, I would love to celebrate it somewhere where people celebrate Catholic Christmas because I want to experience this. So if it's America, yeah, like great. Probably well, I don't know. Maybe like a quieter city, so not New York, obviously. just like somewhere where you can get to know the locals, like they don't hate you because you're a tourist. And of course, like an obvious answer would be like Ireland. But I don't have like the ideal city. And I know that I named mostly countries without actually diving into the city thing.
That's okay.
But like I would want to go somewhere where it can start snowing, but it's not cold as it is in Russia. Although this December, it's a very warm December, very warm. We don't have snow. Okay, and I also...
Oh my gosh, it actually happened. Oh, wait,
yes,
I
you
was
should...
saying that, like...
You should come
I
here.
was saying that, maybe something crazy is gonna happen in Russia. Like, there's gonna be no snow because they know I'm coming.
Yes, you are
I'm
hitting
bringing
it
all
up.
Florida sunshine to Russia.
That's true. Maybe like I would go somewhere where I can see the northern lights. That's a beautiful thing. So definitely, that's my go-to place.
Wow. Okay, I can totally see that because Norway would have some like northern lights, but it would be really cold. When you immediately said Catholic Christmas, I think Germany would be really cool. Like, whatchamacallit, Bavaria. It's very traditional, I think. And it's in the mountains, and they have like those cool like cakes and like pastries that you said, and bread. I would say like America here is like super secularized, so like we do like celebrate Christmas, but it's very like commercialized. For me, I would say it would be really cool to go to Rome. I was going to say, like, you know, some cities like Moscow would be really cool because you said they had, like, all the decorations and the snow and so, oh, well, I guess there's no snow this year. Rip. But, you know, usually there's snow. Rome would be pretty cool. And, yeah, also I want to say that, like, this question was, like, inspired by Home Alone 2 because apparently they were going to Miami for, they were, lost in New York, but, like, they were going to go to Miami for Christmas. But, yeah. So for me, I would say, yeah, I mean, Moscow would be cool. Rome would be really cool. And I also like Germany. So yeah, that would be, I would say, yeah, either probably Germany or Italy if I had to choose one. I guess I talked myself into picking Bavaria, but it's not a bad choice.
These are great places, especially like when the culture is kind of hugely different from the ones that where you were raised in. In general, like celebrating somewhere where it's super warm. I had this experience. I was in Egypt for Christmas, Catholic Christmas, New Year. I'm not sure if it was Orthodox Christmas too, but it was interesting. Like, you know, the palms, celebrating in a big tent with other guests, like belly dancers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not something that I would choose to do this like again, you know, unless there were more reasons than just a place. But that's a good question, and I think some people that really like the hot, they would disagree with us. Okay.
Well, you know, I'm from Florida, so I'm waiting for the snow, man. Like, I'm waiting for the snow. Like, when is it coming? It actually snowed in Florida last year. Like, whoa. But I didn't see any because it was up north.
Yeah, let's see what happens in the next week. The next week or like the next month.
All right.
And my question is, are surprise gifts better than the ones from a person's wish list?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. Okay, let me think about that, actually. Are surprise gifts better than the ones from... I would say it depends, because there are times where, like, it's like, wow, you got me something that was, like, actually better than what I even wanted. It's like, whoa, so that's a cool feeling if it's a surprise gift. And I feel like maybe your friends would know you better than you know yourself, so it's like, hey, like, I know you said you wanted this, but I got something better for you, and it's like, whoa, like, that's even better. Like, whoa. But you could also take the safe route and say, like, oh, like, you know, like, if you already know you want this, like, from your wish list, then we can get it for you. I would say it depends, because I think there's a certain magic in the surprise, right? Like, you don't know what they're going to get you. Ooh, this is tough. I would say if it was me personally, it depends on the person, because I can definitely see myself doing a surprise gift, but also, like, if I don't know the person that well, I can just get them something from their wish list. But the surprise, I find myself a fan of surprises, so I would say a surprise would be really fun.
You strike me as a person who likes surprises.
Yes, very true.
That's right. I think that if that's a person that is like we have a great warm relationship with, I'm giving them more than one gift. More than one gift. That means that one gift can be like from the wish list and everything else is a surprise. Be it bigger or smaller, it doesn't matter. Like, I just love making this, I don't know, this like putting this smile on the person's face because they didn't know what was coming, but they still enjoyed it. That's why I pay a lot of attention to like what people like and what is important to them. Um, Personally, if the person knows me well, it's a great idea for them to like choose a surprise and give it to me, and at least like keep a secret like what they've chosen from a wish list. But my wish list, I don't really have one. I created one wish list for the game of Secret Santa this year. And I'm hoping that my Secret Santa chooses something from there because they don't know me really well. And I don't want to be upset. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Any gift is good, but sometimes you clearly see that the person is giving you something that they had got for another holiday, for another celebration. For example, people got some sort of maybe some decorative soap, I don't know, in the shape of snowman, and then they give it to you, and like you look at the box and you see that it was produced like 2 years ago, and it's like, well, maybe soap is not a good idea, but not a good example, but maybe you know what I mean. Like, people just keep regifting things, and you know that.
Oh, that's kind of funny. That like, would you give someone a gift that was like recycled?
Recycled?
Like, it's like, like, oh, this is like used or like secondhand. Like, hey, used guitar. Hey, well, it's not so bad. It depends on what the product is, I guess.
Yes,
like,
I agree.
Guitar,
it's vintage.
Okay. I guess that was an extra question.
So yeah, I guess I would try to keep it balanced. Something that the person really needs and is on their wish list. And if they don't have a wish list, you have to go for a surprise. But no one stops you from making surprises like before the holiday. You can give a surprise any day.
Hey, surprise Christmas in July.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
just thought of you in July. Here's a free gift.
Yes, it's there is a YouTuber, and many people make like vlogmases, but I remember she went for like August mass or something. So during summer she did the same thing, like one video every day, and she celebrates like another Halloween in August, and actually there is a Summerween that's celebrated like just even yeah, you can look up some ideas like a trend. I think it's great when you are not really you don't depend you don't rely on the season. You can like create this atmosphere for yourself any day.
That actually reminds me that regarding that like surprise versus like wish list question, I do think that there is a like certain magic in the surprise. And like when we were younger, what my aunt would do with her kids, with my cousins, was like they would kind of do like, it was kind of like like they would have to like search they had to look for like the Christmas gift. So basically it was kind of like I can't English right now, but like basically it was like, so they would get like this one riddle, and then the riddle would lead them to like different hints and stuff, and so they would go on this journey in order to like find the Christmas gift, and then they would find the Christmas gift, and it was actually like really fun and stuff, and I think that adds like an extra layer of magic to like the Christmas spirit,
Mm-hmm. I think so too. That's great, especially when you make time to create this magic for your loved ones. And I think you just gave a hint to other people who's out there listening. Now or in the future, just what to do, and remind them about how important it is, especially like for kids.
Mm-hmm. And like, yeah, like maybe I did like maybe inspire some people to like, it's like, hey, that's a good idea. So maybe if that's you, you know, go for it. If you still have time this year, but hopefully next year. It's like, anyways, um, that seems to wrap up this episode for today. Is there anything you would like to add before we close out, Lisa?
Yeah, thank you. I think it's a good moment to wish everyone happy holidays and like peaceful preparations, like no rush, no hurry, just joy from the waiting time, you know, like from these times that we have before Christmas and before New Year, because I think what's going to happen to everyone after this is over, people are going to experience this blues because dopamine levels like are not going to be that high, and like you don't usually have a lot of things to look forward to straight after New Year unless you have a birthday. So try to find just happiness in every day and create this happiness for yourself and for other people.
Hey, very well said. All right, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the_culture_files, and also leave a comment telling us what you think and what your answers would be to our questions. From here at the Culture Files, to you guys, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and we will see you next year.
Yay! So happy!